Hey there, did you know there's a silent virus that could be hiding in your blood without you even realizing it? It's sneaky, doesn't always cause symptoms right away, and can even lead to serious health problems down the road. We're talking about hepatitis C. It's something you might have heard about, but probably didn't think applied to you. Today, we'll dive deep into what hepatitis C really is, why it's such a hidden threat, and how modern medicine has turned it from a chronic illness into something that's almost always curable. What is hepatitis C? Let's start by understanding what this virus is all about. Hepatitis C is a virus that attacks the liver, causing inflammation that can lead to long-term damage. It's transmitted through blood. That means if you've ever shared needles or had a blood transfusion before 1992, you could be at risk. But here's the kicker: most people with hepatitis C don't know they have it. They might not feel any symptoms at all. So, they go on with their lives, unknowingly allowing the virus to slowly damage their liver. Imagine your liver as the body's natural filter, working tirelessly to keep you healthy. But hepatitis C can wear it down over time, leading to cirrhosis, liver cancer, or even liver failure if left untreated. How does hepatitis C spread? Since hepatitis C spreads through blood, the main transmission pathways are situations where blood can be transferred from one person to another. This might be through needle sharing, unsafe tattoo or piercing practices, or even through medical procedures in areas with lower health standards. Although less common, it can also be passed from mother to child during birth. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Not all people exposed to hepatitis C develop chronic infections. In fact, some people's immune systems can clear the virus on their own. But for roughly 70% of cases, the infection becomes chronic, and without treatment, it's only a matter of time before the liver damage begins to take a toll. Living with chronic hepatitis C. If hepatitis C becomes a long-term, or chronic, infection, the risks increase significantly. Chronic hepatitis C can lead to cirrhosis, which scars the liver and makes it harder for this vital organ to function. The damage doesn't stop there. Over time, cirrhosis can lead to liver cancer, liver failure, and even death. And yet, here's something hopeful: hepatitis C is almost always curable. Let that sink in. Thanks to new drugs known as direct-acting antivirals, or DAAs, there's real hope for those with chronic hepatitis C to get rid of the virus entirely. How DAAs changed the game. In 2011, a medical breakthrough happened with the introduction of DAAs. These medications are powerful, attacking different parts of the virus and stopping it from replicating. Unlike older treatments, DAAs come with higher cure rates and fewer side effects. Typical treatment with DAAs lasts 12-24 weeks. But here's what's really incredible: for most people, these medications can cure hepatitis C completely. No more virus, no more transmission, no more liver damage. There are several different types of DAAs, each targeting specific types, or genotypes, of the hepatitis C virus. In the United States, about 75% of people with hepatitis C have genotype 1. But there are 6 main genotypes, and each one responds a bit differently to treatment. Luckily, there are options, and some DAAs are even being developed to treat multiple genotypes, which could make treatment faster and simpler. Benefits of direct-acting antivirals. Now, why should you care about DAAs? Well, they come with several significant benefits over older treatments. Higher cure rates. More than 90% of people achieve what's called sustained virological response, or SVR. This means the virus is undetectable. Fewer side effects. Old treatments were known for causing nausea, depression, and other unpleasant symptoms. DAAs are generally much easier to tolerate. Shorter treatment time. A 12-24 week course of medication is all it takes for most people to be virus-free. Are there challenges with DAAs? For a small group of people, however, DAAs may not be enough. If you have a stubborn genotype, your doctor might prescribe a combination of DAAs or a longer treatment period. Although this can be a longer journey, the good news is that research has shown DAA retreatment can work in over 95% of cases where the first round of treatment didn't succeed. The importance of testing. Let's pause here. Since hepatitis C is often silent, it's easy to live with the virus for years without knowing. Testing is key. You may be at higher risk if you've shared needles, had a blood transfusion before 1992, or have certain other risk factors. If that sounds like you, talk to a doctor about getting tested. What about pregnancy and hepatitis C? Here's something that may surprise you. Hepatitis C can affect pregnant people too, though it doesn't often pass to the baby. If you're pregnant and have hepatitis C, there are ways to reduce the risk of passing the infection to your child. Some strategies include avoiding certain invasive medical procedures and waiting until after birth to start DAA therapy. Managing life with hepatitis C, more than just medication. So, is there more to managing hepatitis C than just taking DAAs? Absolutely. Treatment often goes beyond antiviral drugs and includes lifestyle changes and monitoring. Here are some essential strategies for supporting your liver health. Avoid alcohol. Alcohol can accelerate liver damage, so it's best to avoid it entirely. Get vaccinated. While there's no vaccine for hepatitis C itself, vaccines for hepatitis A and B can protect your liver from additional damage. Healthy lifestyle choices, staying active, eating well, and avoiding other substances that can harm your liver makes a big difference. How does successful treatment change outcomes? For those who successfully cure their hepatitis C, the benefits are incredible. You can lower your risk of liver failure, cirrhosis, and liver cancer. Achieving SVR means that the virus is gone, and with it, the risk of transmission to others is reduced to zero. Overcoming health disparities. It's worth noting that some groups are disproportionately affected by hepatitis C, especially Black Americans. Even though they're not at a higher risk of being ineligible for treatment, research shows that they're often denied treatment at higher rates. This is an ongoing issue, and healthcare providers are actively working to address these disparities. A cure, but not an end. Despite the progress, we're still missing one big thing: a vaccine for hepatitis C. Researchers are working on it, but until then, education and testing are essential tools to stop the spread of this virus. With prevention and early detection, we can stop hepatitis C in its tracks before it has the chance to cause long-term damage. What you can do next. Hepatitis C can be a silent attacker, but it doesn't have to be a silent killer. If you or someone you know is at risk, get tested. If you test positive, treatment can cure you and prevent further spread. And remember, knowledge is power. The more you understand about hepatitis C, the better equipped you'll be to protect your health and the of others. So, whether you're here to learn for yourself or to help someone else, remember this: hepatitis C is curable. But only if you take the steps needed to fight it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on how you can live a healthier life, one video at a time.